All right, let's talk about the scaling for the June 2023 exam. So first, what I want to say is the exam is always 85 points, okay? 50 multiple choice and 35 constructed response, okay? It's not partial credit. You either get it right or wrong. There are no half points, anything like that, okay? What I always recommend to my students is get between 35 and 40 multiple choice questions correct to set yourself up with the best chance of doing well on this exam. So 35 to 40 multiple choice correct is the goal. Obviously higher than that is beautiful, right? But 35 to 40 multiple choice correct is the goal. Why am I telling you that? So that means if you're practicing with exams, you should be aiming to get that number correct. All right. So let's look. How many points do you need then in order to pass? So you can see 65, which is the minimum score you need to pass. You need 50 points. So remember how I said aiming for 35 to 40 multiple choice means you only need 10 to 15 more points out of this 35 in order to pass. So let's look at what that is as a percent. Okay, just out of curiosity. So 50 out of 85 is 59%. Okay, so in terms of percent, this is 59%. So yes, it's curved a little bit, just not dramatically. Okay. But what I want you to notice is there are lots of double scores. So you can see both of those earn a 70, right? Both of those earn 66s, 62s, and 64s, right? In the higher scores, you don't see any doubles until you get down here, okay? But then you can see there are a lot of bigger jumps over here with the low scores, okay? So we get a lot of skipping over here. Now, why am I talking about this? Because let's look at if you got a 98. So that's 84, right, out of 85. Okay, so let's do the math and do 84 divided by 85. Right, so times 100, just so you can see it. That's literally not a 98. It is supposed to be percent-wise. It should be a 99%, but it's not. It's a 98. Doesn't matter that the percent is higher. Okay. Let's look at another one. So let's look here at 80. Okay, right here, this one. If you get 80 out of 85, it converts to a 91. So let's see what is 80 divided by 85 is a 94. Wait, hold up. Look at that. That is just terrible and wrong. So that's a 94%. So percent wise, you would have a 94, but on the scale score, you don't get a 94, you get a 91. All right. Now, on lower scores, let's see what the percent is. Let's look at right here for 40. Okay. So let's figure out what that is a percent. 40 divided by 85. So a 47%. What the? Okay, so see, it's scaled the other way, right? So that's a 47%. But you get a 58. Okay. Let's try another one. And just see, let's go maybe a 60. Okay, and let's even take the lower of the 60s. So let's look at 42. So let's do 42 divided by 85. Okay, 42 divided by 85 equals times 100. So we're at 49%. So this is 49%. But your converted score is a 60. So what happens is for a lot of the lower scores, you're going to get a boost and you may get penalized a little bit for the higher ones. But what I want you to pay attention to is please aim to get 35 to 40 multiple choice questions, right? That is an excellent goal to set for yourself, which puts you easily in this range in order to pass, okay? To get mastery, you need this. So let's look at the mastery one. Let's look at one more in terms of percent. Let's do 75 divided by 85 equals times 100 is an 88. Okay, so you know, you're still brought down a little bit, but you know, that's what happens at the top. They're going to bring you down a little bit, unfortunately. So this is how it's scaled. Now, very similar every year, but not identical. So this is only for the June 2023 exam. Each exam has its own conversion chart. Okay, I hope that helps.